Hey guys, this is another video from Matt at FlowDynamics, and today we're going to cover how to integrate your Microsoft Teams workspace chat to a FlowDynamics flow. This process is relatively simple. What you require is a FlowDynamics account with access to the Microsoft Teams integration, as well as a valid Microsoft Teams account that's either provided through your organization, so you can then link it to FlowDynamics. First step is to go to FlowDynamics.ca and remember to sign up for an account if you haven't done so already. We have many different plans ranging from a free plan, which gives you up to 30 days of full features, which means you can access all the various features of the platform, including the different channels. And then we have other plans which have various features as well and capabilities for various different levels of cost per month, as well as a calculator here to calculate what the costs are, and a frequently asked questions section, as well as a bunch of other information regarding the various subscriptions if you expand it this way. So what we're going to do now is we're going to basically go to FlowDynamics.ca as mentioned before, and we're going to click the login button. That's going to open up the FlowDynamics portal where you can then enter your username and password. So we're going to enter a username and password here, and we're going to log in. After we log in, the very first thing that's going to happen is you're going to get the Launchpad, which is going to come up, and it's going to show some of the various recent flows which we've been working on, as well as some various options here. You can either create a new flow or edit a new flow. But before we even get into that, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to My Profile, and we're going to link our Microsoft Teams to FlowDynamics. That way, FlowDynamics can communicate with Teams on behalf of you and your organization, or with anyone else on your team, with the flows you choose. So first thing I'm going to do here is, you can see I have one that's already connected here. But essentially what you want to do is you want to click on Connect Teams here. And what that's going to do is it'll bring up a profile prompt where you can actually log in with your information. Once you've entered the information, log in, you'll notice that the Teams connection at the bottom right will have the information here. You'll notice that I didn't get the login screen here is because I previously logged in, but if you have only done this, if you're not currently logged into your Azure AD for your organization, you should get a login prompt. Follow through the login prompt, the standard login screen, and then it'll redirect you back here, and then what the end goal is you want to see this right here, which will basically show the end result of that. Go back to the main screen, and what we're going to do now is we're going to either, like I said earlier, create a new flow or an existing flow.
What do you want to do today?
So we're going to choose an existing flow. I'm going to choose this one here, Social Media Tester. Open it up as follows. When you open it up, it should open the Edit Flow screen, and it just did here. This screen will actually allow you to author and edit and build your flow to how you want it to communicate with your customers. But for the purposes of the demo, we don't really need to do that because we're going to simply edit the channels on the flow and essentially just save it. So the first thing you want to do is go to Channels, and we want to make sure that the Teams is enabled here. So as you can see, if you enable Teams, you get an option at the bottom here. So flip on the Teams channel and go down here. If you select direct messages, it allows the system to communicate directly one-on-one with customers. If you select these other channels here, it allows you to link the communications with the flow to the various channels that you might have in your Microsoft Teams account. So the first thing we're going to do now is we're going to turn it on, and we're going to hit Save. Remember, this is a staged flow, so you can only modify stage flow. So if you're looking at a production flow where this says Live here, ensure you go to Action and Stage Flow. Once you stage it, you can actually make modifications to it. Add the channel and hit Save. So if we go back to Channels, you'll see that it's been saved and it's on. And I can show you real quickly over here on my actual Microsoft Teams. You'll notice here that we have the various teams which kind of correlate directly to the what's displayed there. But they are referred to as channels in FlowDynamics. So what we did is we checked direct messages, which will allow direct one-on-one messaging. Once it's been enabled, we're going to click Action and Publish Draft. Select the revision type, either minor or major, depending on your needs. And I'm going to add MS Teams integration to the revision notes and hit Publish Draft. Okay, so now it's gone live. So we go back to your channels, you can just verify that it's on, and it is. Okay, now it should be linked. So when you or anyone on your team communicates with the FlowDynamics chatbot communicator, it will link directly to this flow. So for example, if I go over here to Microsoft Teams, I could type help, for example, and typing up help will actually bring up a helpful dialog here and how the system works. It gives some information on how to register your account, how to link your team's account, creating and publishing flows, and getting more help. But if I just type, for example, hello, the bot starts typing back, and we should get a response in here in just a second. So I'm going to restart. Okay, so as we can see here, we got a message here which just says, "Hi, I am the sample flow built for the purposes blah 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 blah," and that should match directly with what we have in the flow information here. So if I open up the flow designer and navigate to the root node, you can see here that hi there, I'm a sample flow. So what it does was it connected directly to FlowDynamics for the communications purposes. Now we could have linked any flow to Microsoft Teams in the same way, and it would have worked. And essentially that shows the end-to-end integration of how FlowDynamics connects to your Microsoft Teams account. Thanks, and remember to check us out at www.flowdynamics.ca to find out more about how FlowDynamics can help you leverage AI-powered interactions to increase your business, your interactions with customers, improve revenue, save on time. And there's a lot of information here, as well as the information on the various channels we cover. Thanks, have a great day.